Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have got another trailer reaction video for you guys today, and this time it is for the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. Now there have been so many rumors about this expansion pack leading up to the trailer day, and the main one is that fairies are coming to The Sims 4. Now I've never been one for occults. Occults usually don't interest me in The Sims. I'm more of a family game player, but I have been telling my community that if fairies were really coming to The Sims 4, I would probably be a little bit more intrigued to play with them. And I think it has to do with, to this day, I've always really enjoyed the idea of mermaids and fairies and unicorns and Pegasus, like that type of mythical creatures, that type of fairy tale vibes. I've always been a huge fan of. Compared to vampires and werewolves, that was like my Twilight era, and that it's over and done with, and it doesn't really intrigue me as much as it used to. But the idea of like fairy tale vibes, like fairies and unicorns, like I said, that interests me a lot more. And I'm wondering if it has something to do with all the Barbie movies I watched growing up. I'm really excited to react to this trailer for you guys and then break down the trailer and talk about all the things that we noticed in the trailer. And of course, we will also read over the article that's going to be coming out that dives a little bit deeper into things that we can get excited for the new expansion pack. The trailer literally comes out in 5 minutes. I am so nervous, but I'm also really excited and ready to look at this trailer. So let's get into it. The way I am so nervous for this trailer today. I'm nervous. Oh my God. Okay. Okay. We were right. We were right. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, I love that hair. Is that a new wallpaper? That's really nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so fun. Oh, look at that dresser. That was beautiful. Okay, I was wondering if we could interact with that or not. Oh, look at that. That's so fun. Oh my goodness. Okay. We can forage now? Nope. That was disgusting. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. I really love the clothing. Oh, that hair is so cool. Oh, wow. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. That is so fun. Oh my God, the build items. Simoleon fever, please. Creation impulse. Interesting. Oh, look at those pants. Oh, they're overalls. That's so cute. Ugh. I'm getting major Barbie vibes. Stop. Please. Oh, wow. She's so pretty. I'm so excited. That trailer was amazing. And something inside myself, my childhood self, is thriving right now because we get to play with fairies. Now, I know that fairies came in Sims 3. I never got to play Sims 3 as a kid, unfortunately. My computer could never handle the game. So being able for this to be my first experience, my childhood heart is so happy right now. I also want to note that this trailer was 3 minutes long, and usually I feel like for an official reveal trailer for an expansion pack, I don't necessarily think we've ever had like a full 3-minute trailer. Usually it's like maybe 2.5 at the most. So it was really exciting to get a longer trailer because then we get to see more stuff that is going to be coming in the expansion pack. So for starters, we get like a little bit of an overview of some part of the world that is coming with this expansion pack. And I love the bridge that that we see here. And it looks like it's kind of like a little house in the trees. So I don't know if this is going to be part of like where your sim can live, or if this is just someplace that your sims can visit. I'm not necessarily sure how this is going to work, but I love the idea and the concept of that because that is just so fun. And I love this because right off the bat, the Sims is like, hey, we're getting fairies in the Sims 4, you're welcome. Because this is something that collectively, I think a majority of the Sims community has been asking for years. So it's really exciting that we're finally going to be getting fairies in the Sims 4. I really like the makeup on this sim. I love the hair, the little crown, the wings. I am just in love with this. I love this outfit. And I love the accessory here on the arm with the flowers, the vines. I think that is so fun. Okay, so pausing here, I don't think there's many new things in this frame, but I do see at least a few new cast items. So like I said, the hair is definitely new. I love her hoodie and I love the pants. I think they're super cute. This dress the mom is wearing is so pretty. I really love that. And I love the sweater that the dad is wearing. I think that looks really nice. Okay, so pausing here, we definitely have some new wall decor items, which is really exciting. So there's a collection of items here, which I'm assuming is going to be a fun wall decor piece. And then over here, there's like this vine on the wall that's got leaves and a flower. I swear if they add more vines to this game, I will lose my mind in the best way possible. There's also a cute little plant here, which is also new. So that's really fun. Okay, when she walked into the rest of the room, I was very overwhelmed. And then there's so many plants all over the place. Of course, some of them are base game. I can see those and like pick those out pretty easily. So these plants look new and the pots are new. There's also a freezer bunny on the floor. We've got like a little acorn guy. The bed is beautiful. I love the flowers at the top. I love the curtains. You see those vines on the wall again. I love the shelving here as well. The little knickknacks all over the place is so fun. This action right here, I could not believe it. I love that she's interacting with the plant and I just think that's so much fun, and I'm really excited to see what new stuff comes to gardening in The Sims. And then there also looks to be a new table and chair here, and the wallpaper is also new, and I love like maybe this is like a new column, new shelving. I'm so excited to see all of the items. Like I have to see them now. Okay, so one of the new aspirations that we're going to be getting is the nature nomad. I'm really excited to see what new aspiration and traits and skills that we're going to be getting because I think that's going to be so fun. Okay, so here's one of the first screens that we have of the neighborhood of part of the world that we're going to be getting with this expansion pack. I love that there's like a little bit of a harbor down here, and it does kind of give a little bit of Henford on Bagley, not gonna lie. Like specifically this part of the world, the buildings kind of look very similar to what we've seen in Henford. I will say the roof pieces are really fun and I love all of the pastel colors that I'm seeing. Also, there are some Sims swimming in the water down here. So we're definitely going to be getting lore with this pack, which we usually always do, but this is going to be really fun. There's a boat crash here with like a mermaid at the end. So I'd love to learn a little bit more about the lore here. I think that'll be really exciting. Listen, I have to know more about the gnomes in this pack because I'm so confused about that aspect because they highlighted the gnomes so much, and we know fairies are coming, but I have to know how the gnomes are going to play a role in this expansion pack. But I love that there's like a giant statue of a gnome, and I think it's really funny that there's like a bird nest here. There's like a spot for your sim to come and stand. Are they like pleading with the gnome for like something good to happen to them? Like I'm really confused, but it does look like we're getting like maybe some new lights, which is always so exciting. I love fairy lights in the game. We're definitely gonna get some new decals, and then this new little food stand, there's gnomes all over it. So I have to know what the heck is with the gnomes with this expansion pack. Like I'm gonna need that to be explored a little bit. So one of the teasers that they gave us was this tree stump with this statue creature thing in the middle. I really want to know more about this tree stump. Obviously, like the other things that we've seen, it does play a pretty significant role with this pack, I'm assuming, because of the interaction that you can have with it. So I'm assuming this has some like magical power, something that relates to the fairies, which is going to be really fun to explore. I love the plants that I'm seeing. I'm really hoping that we're getting new plants, new landscaping with this pack, because this is like the perfect pack to bring new landscaping. Is this a new roof trim with the lights at the top? Because that is so fun. I really like that. New windows, a new little fake balcony, little sign above the windows. And look at the kid doing like some arts and crafts. And I love that she's got the little sandals. I love the pants, the top. She's also wearing fairy wings, which is so cute. And this hair is really beautiful. And I have to know, are these like fake tattoos or like drawings that she drew on herself? Like I have to know more about like what's going on here. Okay, there was a lot going on here. First off, we're getting a new bench, which this is so beautiful. I love the play on with like the nature. So everything's kind of out of like tree stumps and flowers and moss. And there's a lot going on here. First off, what is happening here? This railing that we're getting in the game and this fence, please, I need this now. I love the way that there are vines and leaves throughout this railing. I love the columns that we're seeing here. I love the windows and the doors. There's also a swing set back here that I'm going to need ASAP. I love this outfit here. The outfits are super, super cute. I really want to see more of the gardening interactions. I think these are a lot of fun. Okay, so this was really interesting. So it looks like your Sims can sleep on the ground, but they can also forage for items, which is so cool. I love that idea. The interaction that we're about to see threw me for a loop, that is for sure. But it looks like you can find mushrooms, sage, so maybe harvestables, and also stuff that you can plant yourself, which is going to be really exciting. There was also an eggplant frog. Sims, I have so many questions. And then she ate the frog. That is, I can't get around that, but that is so funny. But it's interesting to see that certain needs that are low now can be fixed by certain interactions around the world, which is really interesting. So fixing hunger by foraging for items to eat, and then being able to bathe in the water, I think is going to be such a fun interaction. And then the ailments, I've always wondered what they were going to be. So it looks like this one is sonic sinuses. Listen, to me, this is just allergies. And let me tell you one thing, my allergies are just having a field day with me right now. She also woke up and like has like these spots all over her face after sleeping on the ground. So again, I am really wondering about all this kind of stuff. Like I need to know more, Sims. I need to know more. And then this was really exciting. I love the columns. I love the spandrel here. The sign with all of the flowers. So hold on, because I just noticed this. So we're getting a base game update, of course, before the expansion pack comes out. There's always a base game update. With this base game update that we're getting, we can start putting stuff on the roof. Like I'm assuming maybe like the vines that we've already had in the game and some of the plants that we've had in the game. Like this is cats and dogs. I can see some base game. I can see jungle adventure. You can put them on the roof now? I'm confused. I'm like, obviously a new sign here, but I'm like, we're gonna be able to put this stuff on the roof? I just have so many questions. And then you can also walk up to like a little stall here where maybe they're selling potions, which is really cool. I'm really intrigued to see like what they sell. If you harvest these ingredients, I will reward you with a cure. So maybe when this sim like woke up from sleeping on the ground, they had, you know, these spots all over their face. I'm assuming they're going to be able to come up with some remedy that gives them a cure. This hair, when we see the back of it, it is so fun. New facial hair, new shirt. I really like this. I think this is going to be so fun. So I'm also wondering if that's then going to introduce being able to do tasks for townies, which I think could be really fun. We already have that with a few packs, which is exciting. So I'm wondering if maybe we're going to get more of that with this pack. The Bottle Moody Shrub Potion. Okay, so maybe some of those magical plants that we saw are going to be potions that your Sims can harvest from. Also, there's a woohoo bush back here. New woohoo bushes is always a plus in this game. Always a plus. Deliver ingredients to Todd. Also, look at Todd's hair. Todd, I need this hair. Like, that is so fun. I love the design. That's so cool. I love when they do this. New wallpaper. So we're getting rocks, and then there's mossy ones. There's also mushrooms that can grow on the side. These vines all over the place. I really like the way the vines look. There's also like a little like birdhouse, or maybe that's like a little fairy house of some sort. We're also getting like a new apothecary table. Also, that was beautiful. I need this now. The vines on the side, the windowsill, the lights, the doors. I love this. And I love like the little like in the hill kind of like hobbit home that we kind of see here. I think that is so cool. The shelving here is really nice. I am just in love. And look at all the new plants that you can grow. I am so excited to see more about this. That is so fun. This, I love when they highlight new things. So new swing. I love the fences. Okay, so 2 new fences it looks like. New doorways, the spandrels, the wallpaper, the roofing. We also have some new cabinets here, which is very exciting. I love that. The little tags on the side. Her outfit like just keeps getting better. I love the shirt. I love the pants. And I'm assuming once you learn the apothecary skill, you can then help other Sims get better from whatever sickness that they have, which is so fun. I definitely am excited to explore more. So their ailment was simoleon fever, and I think she literally coughed out simoleons. Like, that is so funny. I'm really excited to learn more about ailments because I'm wondering how many that they're giving us in this pack. Okay, and then his was creation impulse. I'm interested to see like what starts, the ailments that your Sims get, how can you fix them? How can you prevent them? I feel like there's a lot of like unanswered questions there. Of course, that we'll get to know more about when the gameplay trailer comes out, the article, when they do a live stream, all that kind of fun stuff. New coffee table here, definitely a new fireplace. The little gnome picture on the side is so fun. New bookcase over here. I'm hoping some of these items are clutter items that we'll be getting because I just love new clutter in the game. This right here, please, she is gorgeous. I love the hair. I'm assuming this is going to be like a necklace of some sort for it to be able to be here on the Sim, but that is beautiful. The wings are so pretty. I love the makeup. The outfit is beautiful. Oh my goodness. Everything about this I love. But I loved everything else that these fairies were wearing. I think they were so fun. I love the shoes. The shoes are really pretty. I love this outfit. This like really pretty floral crown. I love that. I love the one that they're wearing. The flowers and the beard are so fun. I love the different wings as well. I'm really interested to see how you can customize fairies in cast. I think that's going to be so fun. I'm assuming it's very similar to how we can customize other cults in cast. So I'm excited to be able to choose like the wings and the outfits. I just think it's going to be so fun. And she's so pretty. And then she became a fairy. Her dream that she had at the beginning. I love this so much, like the sparkle in her eye, the earrings, the overalls, the wings. I love this so much. That Sim, I'm sorry, but this Sim, like, that Sim is beautiful. Please put this Sim on the gallery. Like, this Sim is gorgeous. I love everything about this so much. This part of the world is so beautiful. There's like a bench here, the rainbow over the water. I need more. And look how pretty she looks. Oh, I'm so happy for her. And of course, we will be getting some bonus items if you do purchase the pack by August 21st, it looks like. I like the bonus items a lot. Ones that we have been getting, I've been really enjoying. Of course, the downside is that if people cannot afford to get the pack by August 21st or can't get it until after August, they won't be able to have these bonus items. But I really do enjoy getting fun new items, which is really cool. Okay, so the news article is out. Let's dive a little bit deeper and learn a little bit more about what we're going to be getting in this pack. Become one with the natural world in the Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature. Sims 4 Enchanted by Nature pack welcomes you all to, is it Innisgreen, a beautifully lush and wonderful land where Sims and nature live in perfect or chaotic harmony. Listen, I like the word chaotic. That sounds good to me. Cozy chaotic. That is right up my alley. Mother Nature has a very interesting proposition should you choose to accept. With her guidance, Sims can become a fairy they were destined to be, and once they complete their transformation, they'll have to choose to flutter down 2 very different paths. The play on words. I know they had fun writing this article. There's the harmonious fairy, a benevolent winged helper who wants to aid other living things find health and balance. Discordant fairy, a flying mischief maker that enjoys stirring up a little chaos and making everyday life harder for Sims around them. Fairy path is yours to fly with wings to match. Okay, I like that we're going to be getting 2 different fairy paths in this pack because I know there are people that want to be a good fairy. There's also ones that want to be a bad fairy. So I think that's really cool that they're offering both. Fairies can develop abilities that let them nurture plants, manipulate objects, change the moods of others, and more. But be wary of emotional starvation. Rather than living off food, fairies absorb emotions to survive, either directly from other Sims or bottled emotion potions. Failure to do so may welcome their untimely demise. Oh my gosh. Okay, so new death for sure. Okay. I was wondering how fairies were going to be affected in the game and what their death may have been. So that's really interesting to hear more about. You'll be able to customize your fairy look to your own fairy liking with an extensive array of wings, skin tones, ears, teeth, head accessories, glowing tattoos, and more. Oh my goodness. Fairies can even use their fairy charm to deliver a special woohoo. Shut up. Stop. New woohoo, new death. I'm ready. Listen, the woohoo, I have to know. There's a running joke with me and my community over on Twitch with that concept. So listen, I am excited. Don't worry, non-fairy Sims, you can also have some magical fun with a fairy dust, using it to enchant plants, bring gnomes to life, and more. Oh my god. Okay, so we are learning more about the gnomes. Okay, you can bring gnomes to life. I don't know if I want that or not. Whether your fairy Sim chooses to sow wonder or spark chaos, or your Sim with very interesting neighbors, just choose just the beginning of your fairy tale. Please stop. You're feeding into my childhood heart. Okay, so there's definitely 3 different neighborhoods that we're going to be getting. So you get more of like the town center, and then this one kind of looks like the one where you're kind of like living amongst the trees. This kind of gives like maybe this is where the fairies tend to live. And we've also got this one that we saw in the trailer, which is really exciting. So maybe like outside the outskirts of the town, and this one is more in the forest, and then you got the town itself. That's gonna be really exciting to to learn more about. Emphasis on green. 3 neighborhoods make up Innisgreen, each one connecting you to nature in their own unique way. There's the coast of, is it Admar? I'm gonna butcher these names, I'm so sorry. So we've got the coast of Admar, a peaceful seaside village where everyday Sims enjoy life's simple pleasures. Stepping out of the town brings us to Spruce Dairy Grove, a vibrant blend of friendly shops, cozy homes, and draping ivy that blur the line between civilization and the natural world. And finally, we venture deep into the magical forest of Everdew, a thick and mysterious woodland humming with enchanting energy. Okay, so I was right about that concept where it's like you've got the town, you've got like the outskirts of the town, and then if you dive deep into the forest, you've got the fairies, like the more enchanted part of the world. Innisgreen is full of new adventurous skills and traits too. You can balance moods and discover natural remedies with your apothecary table, seek out Mother Nature, and embark on a transformative journey to becoming a fairy. Mother Nature's gonna be like someone you can interact with. Okay, I'm really excited. Be your best plant parent and fill your home with a new array of houseplants, or unlock your inner nature nomad to dwell among the trees and live off the land. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I have to know more about bringing gnomes to life though. This shirt is also really nice. I love this. Oh, this is gonna be so fun. All about balance. Living in tune with nature is more than playing in dirt and hugging trees. It means respecting the natural world and promoting a balanced coexistence. Living in Innisgreen, Sims must become emotionally grounded and find that balance, or welcome the chaos. When Sims start to lose their balance and become imbalanced, life can get a little bit harder to navigate. For example, one may acquire new skills at a slower rate, or their everyday needs may become harder to solve. And if a Sim enters a very imbalanced territory, that's when ailments start to show up, like the greeny meanie. Oh my goodness. With this ailment, Sims will learn and complete gardening tasks faster than normal, but they're constantly angry and prone to outbursts that are off-putting to other nearby Sims, and that's just one of many. There's emotional voice, simoleon fever, sonic sinuses, to name a few. It's simply the beginning of a new journey. Ailments can vanish and moods can improve with cures, with special ingredients with the lightning root and aura blossom found while gardening and foraging. Sims can follow intricate recipes for treatments. That is so interesting. Oh, and it comes with effects. Achieving balance, however, may require a little luck. Sims living in Innisgreen may experience good, ordinary, or bad luck, which in turn may affect their career, love life, cooking, foraging, and other interactions or tasks. Luckily for you, 2 luck charms that can be found, purchased, or made the apothecary table, which will modify your Sim's luck for good or bad. Will your Sims seek balance, or will they embrace the chaos of an unbalanced life and nature? Innisgreen gives Sims the chance to eat, bathe, sleep, and thrive entirely off the land. Forget modern comforts. This is about embracing a simpler life in rhythm and balance with the world around you. From eating freshly caught fish and sleeping in the grass, to foraging for apothecary ingredients and summoning a privy bush which nature calls, every new discovery and experience brings your Sim closer to self-reliance. That is so interesting. To capture the enchanting atmosphere of Innisgreen, we partnered with creators. Oh, that's so good, to build an array of captivating unique lots. I'm so glad that they did that, and I'm excited to learn more about these creators. I actually have not heard of a single one of them, so I'm excited to learn more and see more of their beautiful creations. It's so fun when they work with the creators on the pack. Oh, I'm glad that they're highlighting exactly what they built as well. This build was so beautiful. I loved it so much. I'm really excited to see what people build. I love that they highlighted that as well. There's also like a little interview with them as well. I love that. I wanted the park to be functional for a range of life stages, so I added items to make sure the whole family can spend the day together. That's exactly how I love to do community lots, is I want to make sure that all age ranges can have something to do when they visit. I think that is so fun. I love that they dived in and talked to the creators about why they decided to build what they did. So Nina designed 3 residential lots. So on the outskirts of Everdew lies one of the residential lots, which is a home built into one of the largest trees in the forest. So you can live here. I think we all know where my fairy will be living when this pack comes out. I hope you all know that right now. My fairy will be living in the tree. I'm so excited. I feel like that was a lot of information to get, and now I get to go and edit this video and break it all down and hopefully make it not as long as it seems, because I definitely have been recording for just a little bit over an hour. You guys, there's so much coming with this pack. I am so excited to explore more of Enchanted by Nature. I'm excited for the gameplay trailer because I think this might be the occult that I can safely say I will actually be playing a lot of, and I cannot wait to start a little LP over on Twitch. I cannot wait to make videos. I want to get back into YouTube. I think this is going to be so exciting. But my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me and talk endlessly about this pack and explore everything that we have already learned. If you guys want to catch more from me, I am live 5 days a week over on Twitch. I'll leave all the information down below. We have a lot of fun over there, so make sure you come and join us and hang out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time with a new video. Bye everyone.